There's sometimes not just one injury, there's often associated injuries, and depending on the complexity of other injuries, that really determines how your early rehab will go. If you have a terrible triad, for instance, so you have an ACL plus an MCL plus a meniscal injury, then your rehabilitation will be slower. Sometimes we would space the surgery out, we would wait for one to heal before we do the definitive surgery. In all cases, we would need the knee to be reasonably mobile before we operate, because one of the risks of cruciate reconstruction is what we call ARTHROFIBROSIS, where the knee remains permanently stiff after surgery, which is not a good complication to have. If you see professional footballers, typically AFL players with this injury, as soon as they leave the field, they're on a bicycle, static bike, and they're pedaling away to keep the knee mobile. Prehabilitation is a big deal with these injuries, as is rehabilitation. The graft's your own tissue, so you will have symptoms from where we harvest the graft from, and typically those symptoms might lead to some discomfort for the first few weeks. The blood supply is stripped from the graft and it has to resupply, it has to regrow blood supply. So technically the graft is at its weakest at 6 weeks. Typically I would like you to be on a bike early, a static bike, and then jogging not before 3 months. No twisting for 9 months, no contact sport for 12 months. So quite a long rehabilitation period. There's been all sorts of books written about it. You'll find lots of stuff online, but that's the gist of it.